Happy Thursday. Welcome into another edition of Insomnia Maniacs Tarot with your host, Tropical Empress in Spirit. Hi, beautiful people. I'm sorry I'm late tonight. I got held up into something that I was not planning on being in, so it was a last minute thing. So I apologize for not being here earlier. How y'all beautiful people doing today? Yeah, I'm gravy, honey. You know me. If I'm here, I'm gravy. Would you believe that I haven't been to bed yet? And I'm not kidding. When I got off the live this morning, I haven't been asleep. So, I guess I'm still running off a Red Bull. Hi, DM. How you doing, baby? So, I'll see how long I last tonight. Yes, really. I've been busy all day today, trying to work on things. And naturally, I had to go in there and take a look at the kitties. And they made a mess of the room in there, so I had to clean that up and spend some time with them. And of course, they got me all scratched up everywhere. I got scratched all over my arms and my hands. And I got to see the other white one, and I believe it's a female. I'm pretty sure it's a female. So I might end up keeping her too, because she's pretty. But she has like more, it's blackish or grayish black markings. She's white, but all like grayish black instead. So yeah, I've been up since yesterday, because let's see, I woke up around, I don't know, around 11 noon yesterday. So yeah, I've been up since then. Hi, Jody. Bossy, huh? Well, your boss is supposed to be bossy. But if you don't like it, I guess that's something you can address with them. Hopefully they don't fire you for it. But that's what a boss is supposed to do. They're supposed to delegate and boss everyone around. Make sure they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. So, hi, Eternal. Oh, thank you, baby. Appreciate you. Hi, Kindly Luda. Oh, thank you, DM. I still look good without no sleep. Thank you, y'all. I don't know, give me a few hours. I might have one eye open, the other one shut. Hi, Shelby. Hi, Kindly Luda. How you doing, baby? Alright, and I didn't pull any cards, y'all. I mean, like I said, I've been running around all day today, trying to get other things done. And I still didn't get everything done. So, we're just gonna wing it this time. I'm surprised you're still up, Kindly Luda. Normally you're in bed by now, baby. It's 11:11 on the clock, y'all. Make a wish. At least it's 11:11 for me. I'm gravy, baby. Thank you for asking. You know me, if I'm here, I'm gravy. Even if I'm running a little late. Hi, Gina. You're tired now, Shelby? Yeah. Oh, I'm sure if I sit here for a couple hours, I'll probably be tired. I'll probably start to feel it. I'm hoping not, though. I'm hoping this energy shot, my Red Bull, is going to keep me going for a few hours. We'll wait and see. And then I guess I'll decide if I'll be streaming tomorrow night or not. I don't know yet. Have to wait and see what my body tells me, because y'all know it's like, I mean, this really is supposed to be my Friday. But I wanted to work this weekend too. You'll be distracted a bit. Okay, baby. So, oh wow. Heading to good old New Orleans. I've never been there. In fact, my grandma told me never to go there. She said it stinks. That's what she told me. And that was even before Katrina hit it, so. You're going for the UFC fight? No kidding. Sweet baby. I love UFC. Hi, Gina. Alright, my beautiful people. I reckon I'm going to pull some Oracle. I'll probably use my dice just to kind of help. And also probably pull some of my charms too. It's good to see you too, DM. Yeah, kindly Luda, that's what I've heard. I mean, my grandma didn't say nothing about, you know, the bad areas. She just said it stinks. Like the smell. She said the smell is bad. I don't know. I've never been. She told me don't bother going, though. So, I know it was ungodly hot today, y'all. I thought it was going to storm, but it didn't because of it being so hot. What's the tea, beautiful? What, with me or with y'all? No, I hadn't even bothered pulling out that vibe deck. Because, like, every single time I pull it out, it ends up going downhill. Hey, kindly Luda, that's great, baby. I used to watch the UFC fights up at the pool hall. Because they would, one of the old pool halls I played at was one of the really nice ones. And they would, order it on pay-per-view, and they would fill up that place. It'd be packed out. The whole bar would be packed out with people just there to watch the fight. So they would charge people admission just to get through the doors to watch the fight. You take any tea I got to give. Okay, buddy. I don't know, let's see. I got my charms here. And I got my Oracle, my tarot decks. I got dice. I think I'm good. Let's see. Alright. Beautiful people. This is a general collective. It's not a personal reading, y'all. And this is covering all 12 signs, y'all. It's a collective reading, so Take what messages resonate, leave behind the rest. If something don't fit, please don't force it to fit. And if y'all have any personal questions, want readings, I have my board back here that has all the info for the personal paid readings that I do on the stream, if you're interested. Oh, Gina, I mean, you should be able to watch me. You may not chat. You may have to wait 5 minutes, but that's weird, though, if you signed in using the same account. So, I don't know. I just turned it on, and that's just to help fight off some of the trolls that like to come here and act a fool. And the perverts, too, we should say. Alright, what's going on with y'all beautiful people? What does Spirit want to talk to y'all about? Show me, Spirit. What's going on in the collective today? What messages do you have? Oh, and I got some new decks in the mail today, too, that I'm excited about. Fear. What are y'all afraid of? Spirit. What are y'all worrying about? What is this about, Spirit? Planning and taking action. Well, then I still don't tell me nothing, Spirit. What is this? Alright. Where's my dice? Show me, Spirit. What is this about? Y'all are afraid to take action. Plan something and take an action. What is this, Spirit? Walking away from something. 8 of Cups. So I feel like this to me, it feels like a job, but it feels like a relationship too. For someone, this is even possibly like a marriage or a serious relationship, like you're living with each other. So y'all are really considering if it's time to end this relationship and move on, or walk away from this job and find another one. For someone else, this seems like moving somewhere else, relocating. Like there's this fear of not sure how it's going to turn out if you were to just pack up and move cross country somewhere. And especially right now with the economy, not sure if, you'll have any good job prospects if you don't have a job lined up, or what, the um, cost of living will be in this area that you're looking at possibly relocating to. And I feel like y'all are really like deeply thinking about this. This is keeping somebody up. What else, Spirit? Y'all aren't sleeping well over this decision. Like for someone, this is like a hard choice. This is not an easy choice to make. I feel like this involves a relationship though. You're really struggling to make that decision whether to stay or walk away. What else, Spirit? Yep, because here you are again, back and forth. Can't make your mind up. It's a teeter-totter. It's like 1 minute you think like, yeah, it's time to pack up and go and move on. And then next minute you're like, no, maybe not. Maybe I'm not ready to leave just yet. But Spirit's saying that you're lying to yourself if you feel like you can stay and make it work, but without making some changes. But the same is true if you were to walk away from this. So Spirit's saying it's time to take a deep dive within and ask yourself, what is it you really want? What's your ultimate goal? Are you wanting, to start over? Is it really worth you finding happiness elsewhere, whether that's just moving to a new location, or is this ending a relationship that maybe you've been in for many years, and now you're like, oh gosh, do I really want to start over and go put myself in, the ocean again, trying to go fishing for another fish? I might catch some rotten fish, you know. Not sure, if the availability of mates, we'll say, is right for you. So, Spirit saying, again, you're going to have to really focus on yourself and decide in this what's going to make you happy long term. It's not just the right here and now. It's, are you going to be happy tomorrow, a week from now, a month from now, 6 months from now, a year from now? What else, Spirit? Spirit feels like it's time to let go. Like there's a need to want to stay, but, and Spirit's like saying to me, you got some hidden motivations of why you're like still holding on. Like I feel like there's a part of you that's already left. It's just like you may have mentally or emotionally left. You just have not physically left yet. So Spirit's saying it's time to release it, because you're already gone anyways. Um, but Spirit's saying if there's even an ounce of desire still there to want to make this work, they're saying you need to go back into it 100% and not only give part of yourself to it. Really, focus your time and attention to this job, to this relationship. Um, Even this is involving a family dynamic of some kind. I feel like I'm getting like brothers and sisters. So there's been a rift in a family somewhere. And I feel like you've been separated from them for a while. And you're still on the sidelines trying to decide, is it worth trying to reach out to my siblings because we haven't been in contact in a long time? And, they're not calling me and wanting to know if I'm okay. They don't care if I'm, still breathing. So, do I really want to put myself in there and be vulnerable and reach out to them out of fear of being rejected? And Spirit saying you got to let go of past hurts. Family's family. Spirit saying it doesn't mean you got to have them all in your business 24/7, but at least make that connection because, as I was always told, when my parents were gone, the only people I was going to have left are my siblings. So, Spirit saying you may want to reconsider that, when it comes to family. We can't change our family, when it comes to blood, but, we can choose our family when it comes to our friendships. So, think it through, beautiful people. Reminds you of a song, Should I Stay or Should I Go? That reminds me of a few songs. It's kind of funny you say that, Gina. Because, the song that just came to my head, what's her name? It's a country song. Not Shania Twain. What's her freaking name? Oh no. Leanne Rhymes. How Do I Live? That's what came to mind. So it's like there's this big question. Can you live without this person? Like there's a big part of you that says no, but then there's a part of you that's convincing yourself you can. And y'all keep hiding. Like I feel like y'all are like trying to pretend. Because here you are, hiding behind a mask. Acting like everything's okay and there's nothing wrong when Spirit's saying it's slapping you right in your face, telling you to wake up, come to this realization that there's issues here, there's problems here that need your attention if they are important to you. If this is involving your relationships or this is involving a job that I feel like you have been with this company for several years. And it's hard to walk away, but I feel like there's been a shift in the environment at your workplace. Like maybe there's been a change in management. So it's not the same company that it was before. Things are being run a little differently. So you're not as happy as you were before. But, you know, Spirit's saying that's going to happen anywhere you go. You know, people do either get promoted and level up, or they go and seek employment somewhere else who's going to give them the opportunities to grow and rise up the corporate ladder. So, Spirit's saying, be honest with yourself. Stop pretending. Stop putting up a front like everything's okay. It's good to be optimistic, but it doesn't mean it doesn't help fix the issues at hand that I see here. One more, Spirit. There's a decrease in your energy because of this too. Like I feel like I had a lot of heavy fatigue. Some of y'all aren't eating well either. Like I pick up like y'all are skipping meals. I even pick up someone is choosing to, let's see, we'll say splurge into their vices instead of eating properly to cope. And Spirit saying that's not going to solve it, and that's not going to make the problems go away either. So Spirit's like calling y'all out here. Don't be mad at me, y'all. This is Spirit, not me. I'm just the messenger. What else, Spirit? One more. And then I'm going to get into this tarot. There's a need to get away. Some of y'all are making plans. Well, y'all are traveling. For some of y'all, this is personal. This is, you know, y'all need to get away, or y'all already planning a trip just to get away. It might just be like a quick weekend getaway. For others, this feels like a business trip. And I feel like it's kind of got you in a pickle. I'm picking up on someone who's having difficulty with, you may want to check your reservation at the hotel, is what Spirit just said. So I don't know where you're going to, but you may want to double check your hotel reservation. If you're getting a rental car, I would also double check that too. If you're taking a plane, if you're flying, I would check into that too. There's something about your travel that's there's been a mix up. There's a mess up somewhere. So Spirit's saying check that too. Otherwise you might not be going anywhere, or your trip may not turn into what you would want it to be. Okay, last one, Spirit. I'm putting this one down. Y'all are in this mentality of lack. I feel like money's pretty tight for some of y'all. I feel like for others, this is just a lack mentality of feeling like you're never going to get ahead, or things aren't ever going to work out and come into alignment for you. And Spirit saying it's time to really focus on your abundance, because it's up to you to manifest your desires, your dreams. And the only way you can do that sometimes is you got to already believe you have what it is you want, or what you feel you are lacking. So if you feel like you don't have enough money to pay your bills every month, Spirit saying, believe you have the money. Don't go out there and spend it like you have it now, okay? I'm not telling y'all to do that, but have that mentality like you already have it, and appreciate what you do have, and have the attitude of gratitude, because having the attitude of gratitude does bring in abundance. Others, this has to do with your skill set. Some of y'all feel like you don't have the proper skills or enough education to achieve this job you're wanting. I feel like someone's wanting to apply for a job or go for a promotion, but you don't feel like you're deserving of it because you feel like you're lacking when it comes to the education or the skill set you need. So Spirit again is saying, instead of believing that you won't get the job or you don't have the skill set, you don't know until you try. Apply for it and see what happens. And let's just say that, okay, it's confirmed that maybe you don't have the skill set, or the education that is required to get you that job. Maybe there's another opportunity in that company to where you can actually still um, level up. It just might be in a different department. And in the meantime, ask the people who are hiring, what can you do to get the skills that you need to be able to level up so you can get that other job maybe down the road. Maybe it's not right for you today, but it doesn't mean it can't be for you 6 months or, a year, or, a couple years down the road. The people always forget to ask, managers and people who hire, like, what exactly can someone do if they're not, the right fit because of not having the education or degrees. And they're always afraid to ask that question because they're afraid of looking like, lack of a better word, looking stupid in front of, the person who's possibly could have hire you or be your boss. That's power. That's knowledge. At least you know what exactly the company's looking for. Like maybe it's not you having to go and get like a 4-year degree. Maybe this is something you can get in a year's time if you invest the time and the energy into it and really focus on it. Or maybe there's an alternative to where maybe you can take like a speed course to get some of these skills and understand everything to help you at least to get started. So Spirit's saying just because you may not have that 4-year degree or um, whatever degree that you are, thinking you need, doesn't mean there isn't an alternative route. So do not think like you're out, because Spirit's saying you're just shutting yourself out. And that's like telling yourself, rejecting yourself. You can't, get mad or upset at a company rejecting you, just like a possible romantic connection, if you're already telling yourself no. You rejected yourself before you've even given them a chance to reject you. So you never know till you try, beautiful people. That's right, Conley Luda. Hi, Bob. Hi, Gnostic. So, don't ever feel like, and Kylie Luda's right. I don't feel like, no question is a dumb question. You don't know until you ask. That's what I always tell y'all. The answer will always be no until you ask. So don't be afraid. Go ahead and ask, beautiful people. You might get surprised when they tell you yes when you thought they'd probably tell you no. Or maybe they have some advice. It might still be no for now, but they might have some advice on what you can do next. Alright, Spirit. Let's get into this tarot now. What's coming in for the collective? Spirit, show me. Show me recent past energy. Ten of Swords. Well, even if some of y'all are in deep anguish, some of y'all might feel like you've been betrayed recently. Know that this Ten of Swords is an ending. Once this ends, a whole new cycle begins again. It doesn't mean it's going to repeat the same cycle. It means something new is going to open up. So this is, like an ending of a difficult situation, challenge, something that you're going through. I feel a lot of heaviness in the heart. So again, this feels like that could be tied to a relationship. Like if someone got broken up with or broke up with their mate. All right, Spirit, clarify this for me, please. Damn, Nine of Swords. Y'all really thinking about this? This is really weighing y'all down. Nine of Swords with the Ten of Swords. I feel a lot of heaviness. I even have a lot of anxiety. Like I feel like my my chest is tightening up. Devastation. Someone really got their heart broken here recently, and I'm sorry. That's what I'm picking up. And it's been really a challenging, difficult road. I feel like you've been crying yourself to sleep for days on end. Like I feel like you're trying your best to get up, get out of bed, and go to work and take care of your responsibilities, but you can't stop thinking about this person and how much your heart hurts. Let's see, Spirit, show me. Actually, I don't want to do this. Who is this person? Show me, Spirit. Confirm. No. Yeah, I felt like secrets were kept from you. And I feel like this is why it's hurting you that much more. Like, unfortunately, I feel like someone played with your heart, we'll say. It could involve a third party, is what I'm picking up. And I'm just getting this energy like this was going on for a while, like right underneath your nose, but you didn't see it. And I feel like it was that much of a shock, bigger shock, because it's not like you got any signs to say that this person wasn't being honest with you or being true to you. For someone else, this has to do with your family. Like someone's really hurt. I feel like you're hurt, but I feel like your loved one is hurt too. And I feel like there's like a lot of ego here. Everybody's getting caught up on their ego on defense instead of, being willing to come to the table and take their ownership and why this relationship's gone off the rails. Y'all are kind of like sitting on the sidelines, like waiting for the other person to apologize first. And this is like keeping you trapped to where you're not able to see what else is coming towards you. I feel like someone wants to come to the table and apologize because I have the Knight of Wands here. Here's the Four of Cups, which just tells me it's like you're either not interested, but this is more like your ego speaking. And I feel like either you or this person, has thought of coming in to try and make amends, but I feel like it's childish, we'll say. Like I feel like you or them won't honestly mean it. It'll be like a quick reaction, like a knee-jerk reaction, I feel. But I don't feel like it's been well thought out. Where you are concerned, where they are concerned, I feel like people have drawn their battle lines. You've drawn your battle lines with them. And I feel like this is really going downhill quick. I feel like this involves just even you being one who's been generous to them, whether that's been generous with your time, generous with your resources. I feel like this is kind of like where it's at as far as, you know, what's caused this to go off the rails, where this person hasn't been as appreciative to you for you helping them, or the roles can be reversed to beautiful people. So, and because of it, I feel like it's kind of caused a bigger problem in either your life or their life when it comes to your resources. I feel like you were hoping that this person would step up and keep their word. If this involves money, that you know thought that they would honestly pay you back as they said they would, and they didn't. So now that's causing more problems. And I feel like there's something else here that you're not aware of that is going to come to the light here soon. Because I have the moon card out here too. And this moon card tells me there's something else that's been hidden from you. Oh, come on, Spirit. Don't give me the whole deck. Let's try this again. And for some of y'all, this involves your significant other. Holy Spirit. And yes, for some of y'all, this is a marriage or a serious commitment. Because here's the Two of Cups. And here's the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is normally a card for me, especially when I do a love reading for marriage. It doesn't have to be marriage, but it's at least showing me that this is a serious, committed relationship, long term. So this is really has really hurt you deeply, and I feel like there's been so much trust you gave to this person, and they really, really hurt you. They really left you out in the dark. You know, like this moon card. Something is still being hidden from you. Um, for someone, this involves a car. I don't know what that means, but it involves a car. Like, so I don't know if someone bought a car and you didn't tell the person, or they bought a car and they didn't tell you about it. And I feel like, Spirit, clarify. Yeah, I feel like this was a judgment call you made when it came to um, giving this person money, because I feel like this does involve money, and this involves like the purchase of a car or a large purchase of some kind that this person needed. And as I said again, they said they would pay you back, but they didn't. And you were in need of that money for something else. And so now, you know, the amount of trust you gave to this person has kind of really caused you to reserve back, pull your energy back to where it's not just you not trusting this person anymore, but you're really not trusting anyone. They really hurt you that badly. And like I said, this involves someone else too, like a third party. So it's even possible that this person like went through and maybe bought this person a car and didn't tell you about it. Like there's something about that for someone. I mean, that's not for everyone. So that seems very specific. That only feels like that's for one person. Ugh, I hate this energy. Spirit, can you like give me something good for the collective? Hang on. What is this here, Spirit? Three of Cups. Clarify, Spirit. There's some type of celebration coming up. Even though many of y'all are like in this hermit energy now because of, you know, this 9 and 10 of swords over here. I feel like y'all have, you know, really isolated yourself in recent days, even possibly weeks. I don't feel like it's been more than a month. And I feel like it's come with a lot of heavy burdens. I feel like some of your other relationships, people you're close with, have really been questioning, where are you at? Why haven't you called? Why haven't we seen you? You know, and I feel like you have, you know, been that deeply hurt that you're afraid to even reach out to your other friends and family, let them know, you know, this is going on. Like, there's this sense of pride. Like, it's hard to tell anyone when something's wrong because you don't want to worry people. And some of y'all are just that private. You're not, you know, wanting to let people know everything that's going on in your personal life. Um, and I feel like for someone, this is even something that would be hard to face your family with, because I feel like you feel like it would be an embarrassment to your family. Like, the way I get like people who are uppity, we'll say. And so I feel like your family, whoever this is, they would really look down on you for allowing this person to do this to you, or question your decisions. So, and so now it's come with this heavy burden, and it's left you in this hangman energy now, and you're unsure what to do. So now you're having to kind of like take a step back and kind of look at things from different perspectives, different point of views. You know, what do you do next? And because I feel like there's going to be some type of get together coming up here soon, because I get 3 of Cups here. So 3 of Cups tells me there's an event of some kind, a get together with friends, family, and you're still trying to figure out how you're going to face them. And because I feel like people are going to be asking you, where's so and so? You know, why isn't so and so with you? You know, and it's going to be hard to kind of like put up a front and act like, you know, that everything's okay, even though it's not, but you don't want to tell them what's going on either. So it's really leaving you kind of stuck, unsure, um, not sure what your next move should be, or even if you should go to this event. So, Spirit, show me, what's the advice for this? This is too specific. Clarify, Spirit. I feel like for you, this person, ooh, Spirit, no, give me one more. Oh, this person's gonna show up. Yeah, here you are, 2 of Wands, back and forth. I feel like this person's gonna show up at this event. Just so you know, this person's gonna come in. They're gonna make a decision to show up. And that can cause some problems, beautiful people. So I'm just letting you know right now. And because I feel like this person wants to try and save this relationship. And they're going to come in fast, like this King of Wands, you know, with you in mind, wanting to save this relationship. But I feel like you're uninterested. But I feel like they're going to try and kind of let people close to you know what's going on. Like that y'all are having problems. I don't feel like they're going to tell them like they messed up here. But I do feel like they're really going to try and get people on their side to try and guilt you into giving them another chance. You know, because here they are coming in, you know, as this Page of Cups, you know, showing their excitement, like, you know, oh, you know, I know I messed up, but, you know, I love you, and putting on a in front of your family, your friends, and making it seem like, you know, everything's gonna be okay. I even feel like they might even try and, you know, plan a surprise for you. Um, it might be even like a get together, getting away, going somewhere, like a weekend getaway too. Um, I feel like for someone, this would be like going to, um, I see a restaurant. So I don't know if there's a restaurant that you and this person enjoy going to. But I feel like they're gonna try and make plans to try and surprise you there. Um, and they're gonna find an excuse on how to get you there. And I feel like they'll even come in and use your friends and family to kind of coach you there, to help them get you there, like for them to be in on the surprise. So this is just a warning, y'all. Whoever this is for, I'm telling you, um, be prepared. If you're going to an event, if you're on the outs with your significant other and you've been betrayed and things have gone downhill and you're going to an event or a get together of some kind, they're going to show up and I don't feel like it's going to end well. I'm just letting you know, this is what Spirit's showing me, that they're really going to try and use your friends and family to their advantage to kind of pull you back into giving them another chance. Okay? All right, Spirit. Now I want to know, that's too specific. What about the rest of the collective? What else is coming in? Pull this deck. Too much like a person reading. What else is coming in, Spirit? The collective. Present energy, Spirit. Well, the rest of y'all are in the Magician. Y'all are trying to manifest either some type of creative project, or this is even a love connection right here. So y'all must got love on y'all's brain again. Love seems to be the thing tonight. I guess love's in the air. So this is beautiful though. At least this energy feels a lot better than the other cards I pulled. Alright, Spirit. What's the hidden influences? Page of Pentacles. Clarify. Competitiveness. I feel like someone wants to offer you something stable, or you want to offer someone something stable with this connection. And I feel like it's going to come with its own set of challenges, though. Spirit saying it's not going to be easy. You might even find that this person you're connecting with, you might find that there's going to be a lot of competition. Because I get the Five of Swords here, which is showing me like there would be like a lot of fights, disagreements. Like I get the energy of this person is like very attractive. So they get a lot of eyes on them, which I feel like it's going to eat at some of y'all. It's going to eat at some of y'all's insecurity, even jealousy. So be mindful of this. Do I feel like this person's interested in the attention? I don't know, but let's see. Spirit. Actually, let me roll my dice. I'll just settle it that way if I could find it. Is this person even worried about the attention they're getting from others? Spirit said no. So, I don't feel like you have anything to worry about. So, y'all may want to focus on putting y'all's insecurities, jealousy. Get it in check, beautiful people. You don't want to put poison into this relationship. Especially with it just starting. Even if it's been an ongoing relationship, you don't want to do anything like that. That can cause damage to it, beautiful people. Because I feel like this person has a deep, passionate interest in you. Even for some of y'all. I feel like there's love here. Ace of Swords. Page of Cups. This person wants to offer you and give you their heart. Like, I feel like they're all about wanting to explore this relationship with you and only you. I don't feel like they care about anyone else. So if you're really questioning if they're serious on wanting to start this relationship and focus on, making it serious, even exclusive, Spirit showing me the answer is yes. Alright, Spirit, what's the advice? On it. Advice, Spirit. Wheel of Fortune. Spirit. I feel like Lady Luck's gonna be on y'all side when it comes to love. Or whatever this Ace of Cups is. This is like a creative project or something for y'all. Yeah. Spirit showing me it's going to be very stable. To trust it. The Wheel of Fortune's here. So, turning of the wheel. Luck is on your side when it comes to this project, when it comes to this relationship. And it's going to be one that you're going to feel like this person is giving and investing in it just as much as you are with the Six of Pentacles right here. So, which is going back and even confirming when I say there's stability, this person really wants this opportunity. Make it solid, strong, and stable. So I feel like they want this relationship just as much as you do. Spirit. So don't be afraid to open your heart, beautiful people, and give your all. Love's always worth the risk, and y'all know how I feel about that. Love's worth the risk. What's the possible future outcome, Spirit? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like they're really gonna put in the effort, build on this with you. And 5, 7 Pentacles, Spirit. Two of Cups at the bottom. So this is like a soulmate / twin flame connection. They want to really put in the time, stability. Even, if it goes slowly, if y'all take it slow, I feel like it's going to pay off, though. I feel like y'all are going to start, planting the seeds in this relationship to build the foundation, the stability for it to stand on. And I feel like it's going to be very strong long term. I feel like this person really is heavy on your heart, heavy on your mind. Again, I don't, you can't stop thinking about them. It's like there's nobody else but them. It's like nobody else compares. Because here's the Eight of Swords, which is telling me they are really on your heart. Not just on your mind, but I feel like they are really in your heart. And I feel like this person brings you a lot of peace with this Four of Swords. They bring you a lot of happiness, but also peace. Peace of mind. Like, like, you may not have been able to trust others in the past, but there's this feeling you can trust this person. That you know that too. That they would never do you wrong, that they are mature and stable, mentally, emotionally, and so on, to put all their time and energy into you, into building this for the long term. Like I even see um I'm spirit showing me like 4 wands in my head, which that's telling me that's like happily ever after celebration. Like I could see an engagement in this down the road and marriage. So if you're wanting to know what I see right now as being um, the outcome here, I see the long term here. And I even have Three of Cups here at the bottom. And Three of Cups is all about celebration too. So I feel like you will end up very happy. I feel like this will be like that one person you've been kind of like holding out waiting for. If you're ready to take that move and go to the next level with this person. Spirit saying, throw all the chips in, take the gamble, take the risk. Because Lady Luck's on your side. And that's beautiful. Alright. What else, Spirit? Cards. Side. Spirit. Oh, let's see. Who is this person? Show me, Spirit. Well, that's someone of honor. That's what Spirit's showing me. So, my ladies, think of your knight in shining armor. Spirit saying that they're someone of honor, of integrity. And my gents, be the same thing, I think of your princess. You're waiting for her. I feel like she has a lot of honor, integrity, dignity. So if there's any question of that, I don't feel like, there's a need to worry right now. At least what the energy's showing me. That is what y'all been waiting for. It's who y'all been looking for. Is what Spirit keeps saying to me. Alright. I want to see if Spirit will give me any letters here. Spirit showing. I even got the Sun card. One of my charms. So there's a lot of happiness here. Mm. Is that an F? See if this spells out anything. Okay. The letters I pulled out are J, F, R, T, S, O, and A. So if their names start with one of those letters, this might apply to you. I even have a double heart right here. I'm showing union. And I even have another heart that has the evil eye, which is telling me this relationship is protected. It's divinely guided, I feel. And for someone, I feel like you've seen this person coming. Like you dreamed about them. That's what I'm picking up. Okay. Spirit. I got another A. Look, 4-leaf clover. Good luck. And it's crazy because it even has hearts. And I got an S here too. I don't know if I said that last time. I think that's an E. So there's a letter E down here too. Okay. Let's see, Spirit. Let's just solid. What is that? Paint. Someone could be an artist. And this landed on new beginnings. So this is like telling me this is you again trying to manifest this, trying to create this new beginning that you want with this person into your reality. And then I have this cute little couple right here. Oops. And it landed on healing. So I feel like this relationship will be very healing. And then I have the tree, which tells me this is going to be deeply rooted. Solid ground stability. And that landed on wealth with live your dream. So this relationship and y'all's life together, I feel like be very abundant. I get the energy of like a power couple. That's what I'm picking up. All right, Spirit. Now, individually, for my single people, what else? Peace sign. I got the peace sign down here for my single people, and it landed on wealth. So I feel like y'all are very abundant too. I don't know what that is. Looks like a cloud maybe. And a key to success. This landed on wealth right next to it too. And another key came out, which landed on protection. So Spirit's saying y'all are protected. Even if you feel like someone might lie to you, deceive you, Spirit's going to steer you away from it and shield you from it, because the evil eye is even there. So like I feel like you would see this coming, but I feel like your spirit guides will protect you and your angels from it too. So I don't feel like there's any reason to fear. What's this? Oh, this. Holy Spirit. Oops. Alright, beautiful people. Spirit saying some of y'all need to work on yourselves a little bit here. You gotta stop putting yourself in self-limiting beliefs. Like, because you keep putting yourself in the self-limiting beliefs and not able to confront your shadow self, and even maybe putting on a mask in denials of what challenges or things about yourself you need to work on or fix or change. I feel like it's going to leave you trapped, where you're not going to get any forward movement, where you're not going to move forward. You're going to remain in a stagnant energy. And this came out B. So, spirits, and that lasted on facing fears. And Spirit showing me, I also got a key that landed on safety. And this key is just telling me, like, Spirit saying you're going to be safe, you're going to be okay. You know, this is all part of your development, your growth, your spiritual path, your enlightenment, in order to be vulnerable, in order to connect with people, or to even connect to the divine and even make your dreams come true, to work on your goals. The key to your success, as Spirit just said, is also being able to face yourself, the mirror. I get a mirror. What are those flaws, those things that you run from or you try and hide away? Spirit saying you need to work on yourself a little bit. You know, beautiful people, I'm not judging y'all. Nobody's perfect. Y'all know that. You know, we all have both darkness and light. And we all have our shadow self we have to work on to make us ourselves better. And Spirit wants you to be a little playful too, at the same time, still enjoy life. So I get the dolphin here. I think that's a dolphin. And dolphin to me is so playful, having fun. So that's a vulnerability that I feel like kind of will help pull you through this darkness if you're still struggling with facing yourself in your mind, your self-limiting beliefs, telling yourself you can't do it or you won't do it, or having to pretend to be someone you're not. Moving at a snail's pace. You know, I feel like for some of y'all, this is even a sense of procrastination with the snail here. The snail here, if I talk right. And that is what, I think that's 2 swans. Alright. And I have 2 swans here. Looks like a couple, a union. And this landed on, where'd it go? Unconscious mind. So I feel like this is still something you're wanting. You know, unconsciously, you know, you keep dreaming about having someone if you're single. This is something you're really wanting. That long-term love, someone to share your life with. But again, Spirit showing me this is some of the aspects of you got to work on in order to prepare yourself, be ready for when someone does enter your life. Because I feel like right now, for many of y'all, Spirit's kind of like holding people back from entering your life who would be a good match for you because you're not ready for them yet. And sometimes, you know, as much as we want something, you know, like a relationship, if we're looking for love, as much as we may think we're ready for it, divine and the universe sees we're not. So they'll, you know, hold people back from entering our life until we step up to the plate and show that we are ready. And then those people will come into our life. Oh, and this one fell. I don't know where this one was at. But dream. I don't know where this one landed at, beautiful people. But I saw on the side. So Spirit still wants you to dream. So don't be afraid to dream. Dreams are beautiful. We all deserve to dream and be happy. Alright. Put this up. Make room. Let me get an angel card for y'all. An angel card, please. Miracles are possible. The Holy Spirit. And it says, your ability to experience miracles is down to your capacity to believe that miracles are possible for you. Don't give up hope. A real turnaround is possible now. The light of angels is surrounding you, inviting you to step into the most gracious receiving state possible. Open your heart and expect a miraculous solution. You are worthy. Know it. And the positive affirmation here is, I am worthy of miracles in all forms. I am worthy of miracles in all forms. And that's what I got for y'all, beautiful people. For the general collective reading, again, beautiful people, that was a general collective, not a personal reading. So take what messages resonate, leave behind the rest. And if something didn't fit, please don't force it to fit, y'all. High 420, bye 420. Welcome, beautiful people. Of course, everything will get all messed up. Bump into stuff. Right. Ooh. It's crooked. You're seeing 777s eternal. That's cool, baby. Hi, Chris. Doctor's appointment tomorrow. Well, Shelby, good luck at your appointment, beautiful. I hope it goes well, honey. Play the lottery. Why not? You never know. All right, Shelby. Well, good night to you, beautiful. Sweet dreams. Have a good day tomorrow. Good luck at your appointment, honey. See you tomorrow. I level up, Dojo. Happy birthday, sweetheart. How old are you turning? 4-leaf clover for everyone. I know, right? Yeah, they got the lottery in Canada, Moonchild. You feel 21, but you're 41. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Level up, Dojo. I'm 44, but I feel like I'm in my mid-20s. So, what was that, a horse with no name? What y'all talking about? Okay. So, this goes back here. So, using it. Stack up all my decks. What was this? Right here. You know, Moonchild, is interesting. You said horse. And on the bottom of one of my decks, I have a unicorn. It says unicorn moon, in fact. Alright. Take a gentle approach in this situation. Unicorn moon. So there's a need to take a gentle approach, Moonchild. You're welcome, Moonchild. There was a lot. There was a lot of different energy in there for sure. Nine of Cups, huh? Someone's Nine of Cups. Wishes coming true. You're so funny, Moonchild. That's funny, honey. You said you felt an energy shift. I mean, somebody said Mercury retrograde. I'm sure that's playing a role, but I don't keep up with that. Let's see. Oh. I reckon I should just keep these decks stacked up over here in this corner, since I keep using them. Ooh, hi, beautiful spirit. I saw a big, huge spirit orb on my wall over here. Oh, y'all welcome. I feel like I should do another collective. I think I'll wait a little bit. Try and let some of the other energy clear out. And then I could focus on something else. Let's see. Retrograde's doing a number on Leos, huh? I believe it. I mean, like, I've been wired all day today. I mean, granted, I've been drinking Red Bull too, but I was also up, moving around, doing all kinds of different things. Plus, I was waiting for the other few decks to show up, so. Yeah, I munched earlier. Well, that was earlier. And that was probably around 4, I think, 4 or 5. See, I got 2 bags of charms now. Oh, actually I got a third one because of this little one here. Try to sort them out. But y'all are funny. Have I eaten? Yeah, have y'all eaten? Did y'all eat dinner? Spirit. Hmm. What's up? What do you mean, what's up, Bob? Charm you up? Okay, Moonchild. I can do that, honey. No, I just had to separate them. And I added more into the other bag because I still had a bunch of leftover charms. That were duplicates. I was trying to get the letters separated out to where I have more easy access to them. But I need more letter charms now because those aren't going to be enough. You ate broccoli chicken casserole. Now that sounds good. I would have ate that. I love broccoli. I haven't had any broccoli in a long time. I think the last time I had broccoli was when I went out to eat. When I got that steak dinner that someone was very generous to pay for my birthday dinner. I need to take a break right now. I can get up for a minute. It sounds good. Oh, I don't even know. I'm still logged into that. Oh, honey, I could do a charm reading. I mean, I need to add that to this board, actually. I just haven't done it yet. Because I could just do charms by himself and not pull any tarot oracle. But I know what you meant, honey. Okay. Let me step up for a minute, y'all. Be right back. Hey, Aussie girl. Y'all talking about Vegemite again? No, I still haven't tried it. Yeah, it might be Bob. We'll wait and see, baby. Oh, thank you, Bob. I love this dress. It's old, but it still looks good. It's from high school. In fact, I remember when I bought it, I went on some type of field trip with my class. I don't even remember what the whole field trip was about, why we were going, but we went to some type of shopping mall, and this dress was there. And it's like, oh, I gotta have that dress. And it was affordable, so I got it. I was gonna put on another dress, but I decided to put this one on instead. So thank you, Bob. That's sweet of you, baby. So how's everyone feeling? I know some of the energies felt very chaotic. Oh, thank you, Bob. Well, I think that's the right way of saying it, baby. It's not that the dress makes someone look good, but you make the dress look good. I think that's the right way of saying it. Mm. Oh, thank you, Moonchild. Y'all are so sweet. Y'all gonna make me blush over here. I know I still got all my laundry to do that I haven't gotten to yet. So, I want to work the weekend, but I just don't know how much energy I'm gonna have. I don't feel like it's Friday. What does this one say? Here, I'm gonna dye my hair that color. That color purple. What y'all think? No. Child said nope. Hmm. I was only thinking that, when my hair turns gray or white, then I'd have to dye it something. I might as well make it colorful. Yeah, I'm gonna wait to see how it goes, Moonchild. Maybe in another hour, if it's still like this, I'll shut it down and then maybe take a nap and come back out later and see what's going on. Let it be natural, embarrass the gray. Well, I wouldn't do that, honey. Like I said, I'd wait till it's, white or gray, where I, would feel the need to. I'm hoping, praying, and keeping my fingers and toes crossed that I don't have to worry about that for another decade. But you never know. See how much my Asian genetics play. I know my Asian side, the women told me that their hair didn't start turning until like their 50s. Embrace the gray? I don't think so, baby. Now, if it was silver white, I might be able to work it, but I don't know. You made the mistake of dyeing your hair light again. You should have left it gray. Why is that, honey? I think your hair looks good. The color it is. I like it. All I'm going to say is, if overall I still look young, if I still have my youthful look to me, aside if I end up with white or gray hair, I'm not going to be looking so hot walking around dressed in half the clothes that I wear now with white or gray hair. That's all I'm saying. You don't see all the gray until you get it cut. I believe it too. Oh, I bet it looks good, Moonchild. I know. I need to get mine trimmed already. Okay. You really don't use mirrors much? Why is that, baby? I mean, I really don't look in the mirror myself, but except for when I have to comb my hair and put on my lipstick, that's it. You're thinking of shaving the beard this summer, huh? So are you going to shave your entire beard off? Or are you just going to like trim it down a lot? Oh, my charms bill. Oh, that's not a charm. That was on my shoe. I told you how old my shoes are. I forgot these shoes are Crocs. Well, I think it would look good. I look forward to seeing it. Hey, the day I cut my hair short, I think I'm going to scare everybody away. And that's the only other bad thing about it when my hair does start to turn is the cost to dye it. If I kept it long, oh my goodness. Moonchild, that's a blessing then, beautiful. And your hair does look thick. My hair, it's thick and thin. It's both. It's hard to describe because it's weird because you can go through my hair and some strands, well, you know, you could tell it's thick, but other strands of hair that it's very fine. My hairdresser described it to me one day, and I can't remember what he said about it. Other than I know he was talking about, because, you know, people always ask me the common question I get about my hair. You know, how long did it take me to grow it to this length? How long have I had my hair? Have I ever cut it? And then the other question is, how long does it take to wash and dry it? And so one of the times that I was at his salon, there was a bunch of ladies there and they were talking about my hair and everything. And he was actually trimming my hair and he had washed it for me. And he used a blow dryer on it, which that's the only time my hair's ever seen a blow dryer is when the hairdresser does it. I don't use a blow dryer on my hair. And so the ladies there were curious to know how long does it take for my hair to dry, and he was saying it doesn't take long, and he was going through and, you know, blow drying my hair, and he was like, as you can see, I just started and it's pretty much already half dry, and he was describing and explaining why my hair, it doesn't take long to dry, and he was talking about the cuticle structure of my hair, I guess because of my genetics. He said that I have 18, was it 18? It's 14 or 18 layers of cuticle structure in each strand of my hair. He was saying Caucasian people only have like 6 or 7, which is typically why their hair is fine. And I think he said African American have 28 layers of cuticle structure, I think, is what he had said. And so he said, because I have so much cuticle structure in my hair and the strands, my hair like repels water instead of absorbing it. He said it resisted. And that's funny. You used to brush your hair back, and you think you brushed it too far back. Why's that, Bob? That's funny, Moonchild. Welcome back, Gina. For his city, huh? Um, yeah, I mean, he cooked. It's hamburger helper, cheeseburger macaroni, I think is what he said it is. You thin that on top. Back is still thick, though. I think that's the way it happens for all of us. But the guys especially, yeah, y'all's hair starts to thin out at the top. And sometimes it'll thin out in the back, and sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, my dad, he thinned out at the top. He still had his hair in the back. You got curly hair, Bob? Oh, I bet it was beautiful, baby. You would just need some extra conditioner on it to help with the frizz. Wavy, curly. I like that. I bet it looked good. You know how many people pay to have their hair permed? To have it wavy or curly? A lot of people pay money for that. I remember when I was in grade school. I think I was in, I was in the 5th grade. We had just moved here from California. And I guess perms was the big thing back then. And me, you know, I liked the, curly hair. I really loved it. I thought it was beautiful. And then so I tried talking my parents into letting me perm my hair. And they flat out said, hell no. Not only did they say hell no, but my daddy even looked at me. He was like, hell no, you're going to end up looking like a poodle. I was like, thanks, Daddy. I'm thankful they didn't let me perm it. I would have been very upset with myself. So they saved me, thank goodness. Hello, Andrew. Exactly, Gina. There's a lot of people who pay money to have their hair straightened professionally, too. It's wild. It's like that saying, everybody wants what they don't have. So if you have straight hair, you want curly and vice versa. Me, I'm thankful I have straight hair. I'm thankful it's bone straight. I think I would really hate it if I had it curly now. Like my stepchild has wavy hair, and she has beautiful, thick, wavy hair, naturally, natural curls. And she always wanted her hair straightened. So I did take her to the salon one day and had it professionally straightened. And bought her a flat iron to flat iron her hair. And after they had straightened her hair, it was pretty much almost as long as mine. But I think hers went down to almost her waistline. And it was beautiful. Yeah, her mama couldn't stand it. You want to know why she didn't like it? Because she said from the back it reminded her too much of me. I was like, really? I mean, come on. That's cute, Bob. No, okay. Oh, I agree, Gina, but you see, that woman, she couldn't stand me. Not, like, anything my stepchild tried to do to, mimic me or to follow me, that woman hated it. And I thought her hair looked gorgeous straight. Because she has thick hair. It's very thick. And it's healthy. I mean, she's dieted, yes, but even considering that she's dieted, it looks very healthy. But yeah, that was her comment. Yeah, I end up irritating her demons. That's exactly right, Gina. Well, Gina, I told you what she did, didn't I? That's funny, Bob. When I had gotten engaged to her dad, you know, he bought me a very nice ring. It was, I don't have the ring anymore because he upgraded my ring. I may have a picture, though. I might be able to show y'all. Let's see. I told him what my dream ring was, and he ended up getting me that and more. So when she found out we were engaged, naturally, she wanted, you know, to see my ring. And when she saw it, I mean, if looks could kill, I'd be dead. But she also went through at that moment, from what my stepdaughter told me, she went back to her boyfriend that she was with and told him that she had to get married and her diamond better be bigger than mine. Okay. So not only did she go through and have to go shop to try and see if she could get a diamond bigger than mine, she went to my personal jeweler where my ring was custom made at. And when she got the ring, because it was a marquee cut solitaire, which marquee cuts naturally look bigger, just the cut, the shape of it. Mine was heart shaped. She goes around to my in-laws and my stepchild, showing everybody and saying, Isn't it bigger than Amanda's? Isn't it bigger than Amanda's? Like, what are we? In high school? Like, that's childish, immature. And this woman's twice my age. It's like, so we had to go back to the jeweler. I think it had something to do with the wedding rings. And we were talking to the owner, and he had thanked us for the referral and thanked us for, sending him the business. And we're like, who came to see you? Like, we didn't know. And he told us who it was. And um, I think the couch potato had mentioned something about, yeah, she said her diamond's bigger than Amanda's. And my jeweler just looked at us and shook his head and laughed. He's like, no, it's not. It's smaller. And we just cracked up laughing. But she felt and thought that it was bigger than mine by the appearance. Yeah, you would think it is. Carrot weight itself, no, it was much smaller, but it was funny. Yes, Gina, it's his ex-wife. Hi, Angel Eyes. So it was crazy. It was too funny. It's like, what? Just childish. This woman was like in her early mid-40s, and I'm 21. It's like, it's just childish. Let me see if I can find. I thought I had a picture of it on here. And then she goes through. One day, we got together, and I want to say it had something to do with my stepdaughter's chorus, or there was something. So it was right after Christmas or Valentine's Day. It was one of them. And the couch potato had bought me other pieces of jewelry. And naturally, his ex would always check me out every single time she would see me to see if I was wearing anything new. And he did buy me something for either Christmas or Valentine's Day. It could have even been both. There were times he would do that. I would get jewelry for both Christmas and Valentine's Day. And then she just made this smart, condescending comment to me, saying to me, well, he never bought me anything like that before. It's like, why are you worried about it? Like, you're married. Like, why are you worried about me and what he does for me? Like, you got another husband. Go ask him. And then why are you bothering me about this? If you really got a problem with what he did and didn't do for you, you need to take it up with him. But then again, don't even bother, because wait, he's not your husband anymore. It was just crazy how she would act. I mean, that's what we call him. That's the nickname for him, instead of saying insignificant other. So, I thought I did have a picture. I have a picture of my original ring somewhere. I'm just not finding it here. It must be on my other device. Unless there's one other place I can look. Let's see. And if I only knew then what I know now, oh, Gina, a lot of things would be different for me, girlfriend. You got that right. I mean, everything hasn't been bad. A lot of things have been really good, but these last several years, yeah, I would have already gotten out. Let's see. Oh, it's going to take forever for me to find it, but I'm sure I'll find it. I know I saw it. Oh, yeah, there it is. This is my original wedding engagement ring set. I don't know if y'all can see that. Can y'all see that? That was my original. Thank you, Bob. Yes, I love heart shape. And that one was 1.5 carats. So when he upgraded my ring, he got me one that's over 2 carats center. But the total ring is 5.5 carats. Which is this ring. That's the one he upgraded it to. So yeah, I had to have a heart-shaped diamond. Because I love hearts. Since I'm such a hopeless romantic. Thank you. You know, Bob, we live and we learn, baby. Angel Eyes, how you doing, honey? Hi, Karen. How you doing, beautiful? How you feeling, honey? Yours was 1/4 of a carat. Oh. Yeah, I think like the average size of a engagement ring, the solitaire diamond is like around a half a carat. It's between a half to 3/4, I think. What's that, Bob? What do you hope gets passed on to your great niece? Oh, your mom's rings. I don't know, Bob, unless he gave them to his wife or girlfriend. No, Gina, I'm sorry to hear that, honey. I think that's crappy for anybody to do. Oh, Karen, beautiful, you're never late, honey. You're right on time. I was late. And Angel Eyes, it's gonna be okay, honey. You just hang in there, sweetheart. Um, you know, you know what my in-laws told me? When we were seriously looking at selling the old house because we couldn't afford it anymore. Yeah, guess what my in-laws told me to do? They told me I should sell my jewelry to pay for the house. I looked at them and told them they can go kick rocks because that wasn't going to happen. And what surprised me is, well, I guess it doesn't surprise me. He got upset when he heard about that. He said, no, I would never ever allow you to sell your jewelry. I got all that for you because I wanted you to have it, not for you to do anything like that. So no. So he would not have been happy if I had done that. And it wouldn't have mattered because we wouldn't have been able to stay in that house long enough to wait for anything else to come through. So, I mean, I know I could have gotten a good chunk, but I just could not believe they would even suggest that. It's like, would y'all even do that? Would y'all ever consider doing that? I know better. I know they wouldn't. And then I also know that the one thing he probably would have done or said is if I had to sell my jewelry in order to pay for, you know, the bills and such, that he would be doing the same thing because he has a lot of jewelry too that I've bought him over the years. Well, Bob, I'm hoping that he didn't go through and give it to anyone except for, like you said, your niece. Well, Moonchild, that's pretty crappy that they didn't even get you a wedding ring. Oh, Angel Eyes, I'm sorry you've been crying, honey. Oh, I bet that's gorgeous, Bob. I love y'all's black fire opals. They're gorgeous. I've always wanted one. Yeah, Gina, that's messed up. There would have been bloodshed if he had done that to me, girlfriend. That's all I could tell you. You bought your own wedding ring. That's just crappy, Moonchild. You deserve the best, sweetheart. The fact that your husbands couldn't even get you a nice wedding ring, that's just crappy, period. That's right, Bob. How you doing, Eternal? I'm happy to see you here, baby. And Gina, you're right about that. Most people today don't understand the meaning of marriage anymore. I agree with you there, sweetheart. Wow. That's effed up, Bob. I mean, that's nice you bought her an eternity ring. I always wanted one of those. I've always wanted a diamond eternity ring. So why didn't it match her engagement ring? No, angel eyes. I'm sorry, honey. What state are you in, angel eyes? Oh, I'm sure you're feeling pretty good then, Eternal. Yeah, Bob, I would have walked out too. I would have been very upset. Mm. Yeah, I don't understand people, Bob, because I have every shape. Well, I can't say every shape. I have most of the common shapes of diamonds. So I have rounds, hearts, um, emerald cut / baguettes, pear, princess. I think the only one I don't have is oval. So I have the other ones though. And I know well, I don't have an actual wedding ring now, but um I did have another ring that was supposed to be like a anniversary ring, and what shape was in it? I can't remember what shape it was. Oh, I do have marquee cut. I do have marquee shape too, but it's not in one of my engagement rings. Um, and I just wore the ring on a separate finger. I mean, like, it didn't matter to me that it didn't match my actual engagement ring. It's not the wedding band, like, and even if it was, who cares? Like, I don't get it. Y'all, okay, you're in Michigan. Angel asks, have you ever considered moving to another state where the cost of living isn't as high, honey? Wow, Bob, that's wild, baby. Why did the car accident cause your marriage to be over? I know I love baguettes too, Moonchild. One of my rings has baguettes in it. Yeah, like this ring has marquee shaped diamonds in it. I don't know if y'all can see that, but those are marquee. Oh my gosh, Moonchild. I'm sorry to hear that. Yep, he would have been a dead man walking. She went off about I had to find the money to repair my car as she wasn't going without her tropical yearly holiday. Oh, meaning she wasn't going to use any other money to repair your car that was going to be used towards, I guess, y'all's yearly vacation. And she even asked if anyone was hurt. Wow. It's crazy, Bob. Angel asked, you survivor benefits. What are you talking about? Money you get from the government from being married? Wow, Bob. How'd you hit a parked car, baby, going that fast? Angel Eyes, have you looked into the SSI, which is the supplemental? Is that right? There's a supplemental one for people of low income range. And I would be applying for food stamps. Beautiful. Wow, Bob, that's crazy, baby. No, Angel Eyes, this is for people who are low income that are considered poverty. It's like a supplemental insurance type for people who collect Social Security or on Social Security disability. Hold on. Really, Karen? No, that's effed up. I guess that would be the only thing I would still be able to get. If I were to leave him. And Gina, you're doing great considering everything you've been through, beautiful. You have that fighting spirit like me, and I so admire you for it. Ouch, Bob. That's so true too, Gina. You make $85 too much for help. That's insane. I don't freaking understand. I just don't. Why do we have those services to help people, but then, yeah. Yeah, Moonshine, I was thinking the same thing. Angel Eyes, I would try moving to a different state, beautiful, where it's cheaper and where you can apply for housing. Gina, you may have seen it, beautiful, and you just don't remember it. But I guess it depends on how long you were dead for, too. And Eternal, thank God you're okay. Baguettes are your favorite, Gina? Yeah, I do really love baguettes. I'm happy for all y'all's presents. Hey, Eric. How you doing, baby? Why, 'cause he never got you anything you like, Gina? Karen, no, beautiful. I haven't because, I have a metal allergy, beautiful. So I can't wear them. So I was trying to figure out if I can use them for something else. So I was trying to come up with some creative ideas how I can use them, beautiful. But no, beautiful, I haven't tried them on because I got a metal allergy. It's so bad that my mama took me and got my ears pierced when it was before we moved here from California. So I was like 9, we'll say, 8 or 9. Oh, dang, I just saw a streak of light. So spirits are moving around. Hi, beautiful spirit. And so, because she took me to get my ears pierced when I was a baby, but the guy who pierced my ears, he ended up going through and ripping one of my ears. when he tried piercing my ear. Oh, my mom was so upset. She walked out. She picked me up. She said, off the table, and walked out and didn't pay. So she waited until I was older. Oh, no, beautiful. They're not gold, honey. Yeah, I can't wear anything less than 14 karat solid. So, like, I can't even wear 14 karat over sterling silver. It'll still break me out. Um, like, I got a pair of earrings right now that I love, but I can't wear them because they're not 14 karat solid. In fact, when I put them in my ears, within an hour, maybe 2 hours max, my ears will turn red and then they hurt. When I say they hurt, it's so painful just trying to take the earring back out of my ears. Oh, Karen, it's okay, honey. I still love them, sweetheart. I'm going to use them for something else. I'm just not sure what yet. Oh, angel eyes. Yeah, it doesn't work for me, sweetheart. My body, I asked my doctor, why is it that my body's so allergic? And he said it's because my body has too much acid. And so, for whatever reason, when anything that's not solid gold, touches my skin that's metal, it has a natural reaction because of the acid in my body. Hey, Gina, you deserved it, beautiful. You can't wear jewelry, Eric. Yeah, I know some people don't like wearing jewelry. Um, um, Karen, no, beautiful. I love the earrings. Like I said, I just can't wear them. So I have them right here, and I was trying to figure out what to do with them. Let's see. Yeah, I wanted to make sure I didn't see a stamp on there, and I don't. I'll find something to use them for, sweetheart. Maybe I can use it like as a pin for a scarf or something. Yeah, sometimes the government will deny you the first 2 or 3 times, and then they'll finally approve it. Don't ask me why. It seems to be an automatic thing. When you were married, you never wore the rings, Eric. How come, baby? Just because you don't like wearing jewelry? Gina, SSDI is the disability, right? And then SSI is the supplemental insurance, right? Oh yeah, I don't like I don't like oranges, and I don't drink orange juice either. Oh, okay, Eric, that makes sense. Oh, well, that's good, Eternal. Bob, it varies. It varies on what your income was when you were working. Okay. Angel eyes, same to you, beautiful. You hang in there, and sweet dreams to you, honey. All right, Moonchild. Well, sweet dreams to you, beautiful. I hope you rest well, sweetheart. And have a wonderful day tomorrow at the flea market. That sounds like fun. Yeah, Bob, it's per month. It's the, like what you get, baby. Here in the United States, you're paid once a month. That makes sense, Eric. Yeah, I mean, anytime I use or do anything like, I bowl and shoot pool, I still even have to take my rings off then. Doesn't matter whether I'm left-handed or right-handed. It gets in my way too, so I get that part. Can't be over $2,000 in SSI. What do you mean, Moonchild? Oh, Yeah, Bob, this isn't what they call unemployment. This is pretty much people who are disabled or for people that have reached retirement age. You can't have more than $2,000 to get what? The Social Security disability? Is that what you're talking about, Angel Eyes? I know there's a difference between the disability and then the regular Social Security. The the disability is for anyone who's been disabled and can't work. Um, it falls under that if they're under a certain age. But then once you reach that retirement age, it goes straight to regular Social Security. Oh, Gina, good question, honey. I think, I know what y'all are talking about. I think many of them are thinking that people are having to live or move back home with their parents or live with a friend or family member. I think that's how they're basing it off of. Yeah, Gina, I think it depends. It varies. Hi, Jedi. No, Jedi. You're so welcome, honey. I don't think I do anything, but thank you for saying that and making me feel special. Let me know that I am helping people. Okay, no break. That's funny, Gina. Right, Moonchild. Yeah, the SSDI's disability. Okay, Moonchild. Sweet dreams to you, beautiful. Yeah, Eric, you would know that, baby. What's the, what's it called? The, supplemental social security for people who don't get a, huge amount from just the, disability itself. Like, for people who are considered, poor. There's that supplemental that's supposed to help make up the difference of what people aren't getting from the regular SSDI. Aww. You are beautiful too, Jedi. I so appreciate you, sweetheart. And I feel the same way about you too, Jedi. And it's true eternal. Many of them do it that way. I knew someone, it was that way. They had, I don't remember how many generations were there. I'll say at least 3. And it was a 3-bedroom, 1, 2, 3-bathroom townhouse condo. And they used all the rooms in the house for a bedroom. I think aside from like the kitchen and the bathrooms, all the other rooms were turned into a bedroom, including the living room. Because I remember a couple of his brothers or cousins slept in the living room, just on a flat mattress. They laid on the floor. And they weren't here legally. At least some of them weren't. So that's how I found out about that. Supplemental security income. I knew it was something. And that's for people who make less than what, baby? Probably so, Gina. $2,019 a month. Have to let Angel Eyes know that, because she thinks there's nothing else out there, which I knew there was something else out there. So it's supplemental security income. Night, David. Yeah, I know it's different in every state. But you just gave me a good idea of what it could possibly be, because I don't think Angel Eyes was understanding what I was saying when I was explaining it. Yeah, isn't it like a voucher, Eric? Section 8. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, that sounds lovely, Jedi. Well, have fun, sweetheart. Enjoy your family time. Enjoy your dinner, sweetheart. You stay safe too, honey. Maybe I'll be back tonight. I'm not sure yet. Gotcha, Gina. Yeah, I know it varies from state to state. Um, Eric, how much is housing out there in New Mexico? Yes, Gina, you're right about that. They did that to my mama. Hi, Skull Doll. How you doing, beautiful? In the States, Bob. When my mama got sick and became disabled, she applied for the Social Security disability, and she was denied twice before they finally approved her. And that was with her having a terminal illness on oxygen. And they still denied her. It's like, you have got to be kidding me. But I was told that's something the government just automatically does. They automatically will deny you twice in the hopes it will deter you from trying to apply again for the benefits, hoping that you'll figure out a way to go back to work. So, I've seen stuff like that too, Eternal. Yeah, that sounds about right, Eric. And of course, it depends on where you live at too. Sweet school doll. Sounds like you had a wonderful day, girlfriend. No. It's 2:30. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna last much longer. Oh, I'm gravy, skull doll. You know me, beautiful. If I'm here, I'm gravy. I just been busy all day today. I haven't been to bed yet, so my screen is lagging. This is true, Bob. Just chatting doesn't pay the bills. You're right about that, baby. Absolutely, school doll. Wow, Eric. So they don't go by the federal minimum wage. They have their own minimum wage in the state. $1,000 for a studio apartment. Well, I mean, people can't complain if you can't find anything cheaper than that. Is it skull doll? I love biscuits and sausage gravy. Okay, Karen. Well, honey, I hope you continue feeling better, sweetheart. And I'm sending you healing love and light. I hope you have wonderful dreams and have a wonderful day tomorrow, sweetheart. Good night, honey. You're welcome, Karen. Yes, Goldall, it is. $2,400. Wow. Wow. That's crazy, Gina. Uh-oh, Skull Doll, that's not good. And yeah, Bob, I know, baby. I'm probably gonna go here in a minute. Since it's quiet, since I don't have any paid readings. Might as well conserve my energy. Isn't that great, Eric? Oh, I'm going to Eric. Yeah, Gina, you're right, honey. It is. I think I pushed my body as far as I can push it. Because when 10 o'clock rolls around, I'll be up for 48 hours straight. No, thank you, Bob. Same to you, baby. So I'll lay down and take a nap and see how I feel in a few hours. And maybe I'll hop back on if I wake back up. If not, I might work tonight. I have to wait and see how I feel. No, thank you, Bob. Same to you, baby. Yes, Gina, my eyes are getting heavy, sweetheart. You're right. Alright, my beautiful people. I'm gonna shut it down. Like I said, I'm gonna lay down. Maybe in a few hours I'll wake up and I'll feel better and come back on. I'm not promising anything. Just wait and see. And I might be here tonight. I may not. I haven't decided yet. But as long as y'all got y'all's notifications on, if you're subscribed to me, y'all should get the notification. Keyword should. YouTube doesn't always send them out, but y'all typically know what time I stream, so. So, sweet dreams. Good night, beautiful people. I hope y'all have a wonderful day today. Much love to y'all.